I have found 4 quick and simple ways to help improve our attention spans over time, and as a result, decrease the amount of stress that many of us are under in our day-to-day lives. This starts with number 1, taking appropriate breaks. This means taking breaks at appropriately structured times from important activities. For example, while making these videos, I took a quick 30-minute nap between part 1 and part 2. On a quick side note, part 1 deep dives into what the attention span is and why it's shortening and why it's bad in general. I'd recommend going and watch that first, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. Part 2 is what you're watching right now, and let's get back into that. The only problem with this step is procrastination. If you choose this strategy to increase your attention span, you need to make sure you pick the assignment or task back up sometime after you break it, or it'll never be completed. During this break, studies have found that children struggling with shortened attention spans have helped with this exercise. You can also do things that relax you for a short period of time, or you can do things that hardly stimulate your mind, such as sleeping, listening to music, or meditating. This will help by giving you rest, so when you come back, you are ready to get back into the mix of working. Another great thing to take breaks from that will also take a lot of willpower is giving up scrolling TikTok and going through Instagram Reels 3 hours a day. Try limiting yourself with screen time and go from 3 hours to 30 minutes. It'll help you take more time to do other activities like exercising or talking to people or going to bed before 11 p.m. Number 2, neurological training. This is training your brain to focus on one thing at a time to increase your attention span. This is different from taking breaks in that this is a form of mental exercise, meaning it is going to take a lot more effort. You can do this by working on a task and removing all distractions possible to force you and your brain to focus on one single task for a long period of time. This could be doing homework and making sure your iPhone or Android is in an entirely other room. You can also achieve this effect not by working on something, but by reading a book for an hour or longer. This is a great and easy way to work out your attention span. Number 3, being healthy. To make sure you're mentally healthy, you have to be physically healthy first. This includes eating a proper diet, drinking water every day as much as needed to avoid dehydration, and regular exercise. This will help keep your mind off fighting off sickness due to poor physical health and more on completing a task. Number 4, nervous tics. Now, this is something that most of us do naturally. This could be a slight tap of the foot, maybe a little drumming of fingers on the table, and one of the more common and popular ones, chewing gum. It gives your brain a semi-distraction and keeps it stimulated while you complete other tasks. If neurological training was riding a bike for 3 miles, think of gum or nervous tics as some training wheels where you still have to pedal, but it takes away the need to consider balance and other things. It's kind of like cheating at exercising by grabbing lighter weights. Now, disclaimer. It is important to note that attention spans can also be shortened due to uncontrollable circumstances such as the death of a relative or a breakup or other depressing things. Or other outside factors like having ADHD or a medical condition such as diabetes or asthma. Not all of these examples or strategies to deal with short attention spans will help with all people or all scenarios, so make sure to pick and choose which ones you feel fit your lifestyle the best based on what you know about yourself.